anyway. I can just go and buy it separately.
Alright, Ruby, it's time for you to skedaddle.
Fuck you, Ruby! Fuck off!
Okay, I was trying. You don't have to be mean to her.
Mean.
I've already been nice to Ruby once with the McDonald's thing. This is just a counterweight.
Okay. Bye-bye,
She gets
Ruby.
one sweet and one savory.
Okay,
Savory meaning
so,
sour. Very sour.
before we begin this stream, I have some things to talk about once again. Some more thinking I've been doing.
Yeah.
First of all, I have to apologize once again for being a dumbass. Because at the beginning of the previous stream, I was like, oh, I think that the knight is just in the bunker. I don't think it's like going back and forth or whatever.
Yeah.
Wrong. Immediately, the knight is in the church.
The church full night.
So immediately the game was like, you're stupid.
Well, that's if that is the knight. For all you know, it could be the rook.
Oh.
It could be the day.
It's definitely the roaring knight still. It's using the same. It looks exactly the same. Using the same moves, everything. Blah 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 blah.
Are you sure it wasn't the Holloway Samurai?
I'm trying. There was some other thing that I was sure there was more than one thing that I was going to apologize for being stupid about, but I don't remember what the other thing was. So
Next time you can apologize for forgetting.
Yeah, eventually I'll remember. I'll be like, oh fuck, shit, I didn't apologize for that one.
Lena, have I ever told you that I want to frame you?
You want to frame me?
I want to glue a photo frame to your face.
Wasn't that basically what's going on the stream right now? Isn't this a frame?
No, it has to be only your face. No boobs. Only eyes, only face!
Like this? Hello?
Yeah, like just your face. With no negative space. There can't be space around your cheeks, there can't be space under the chin. It needs to be all face. Oh my god, Lane, please.
Hello?
Oh my god, Lane, you can't stick your tongue out like that on stream, please.
Why?
You know why.
I don't know nothing.
You know everything.
There's nothing
You're
wrong with my tongue.
omniscient. Yeah, that's the problem. There's everything right with it.
What's wrong?
So she got her lips stuck in a plastic bottle.
They're not stuck. They're not stuck. I was talking into the bottle.
Fucking lord! Oh my god, Sasha is incensed!
Okay, anyway, let me walk you through the thought process I had last night.
Okay.
So you've heard about this bit, so this is for the stream. This is for people watching either live.
Okay, I can tune out for this part. BRB listening to ASMR and snoring.
No, because you might have input that you want to share too. Anyway,
okay.
So let me walk you back through the thought process I went through last night.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is for anybody watching now or on YouTube later. So first of all, Gerson is in this dark world. We know that in this universe he's dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means dark worlds can resurrect people in some capacity, right?
Mm-hmm. Especially if they're old!
Oh, actually, before I get into this, I want to mention kind of a side thing that's also related to Gerson. Because here, we see him be the Hammer of Justice, right?
Yeah.
Which he talks about having been previously during the war in Undertale.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't get the impression that he ever actually was that in this universe, right?
Like it's a Sona.
Yeah. Oh, also, he's this game's Yoda, by the way. Because he's this weird little green man, and he pretends to be, like, senile and stupid or whatever. But then, when he gets into combat, he's just, like, flipping the fuck out, and he's, like, perfectly competent, you know? And he's actually, like, full of a lot of wisdom and everything.
I still
he's just
Yoda. I still love just that's it. I'm going forward. You can stay with the old man. And then Riley's like, I better go with her. Oh shoot, I better catch up.
He's actually really strong.
Could somebody please get the fight between Yoda and Palpatine and just edit Gaster and Gerson's faces over them?
Anyway, so in Undertale there was a human and monster war that he fought in, and Sasha told me that not only that, he was the only monster to go one-on-one against humans and survive.
No, I said he was one of the few.
One of the few monsters. Okay, well, whatever.
Twisting my words.
Whatever. He was really good, right?
Yeah.
So I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking a lot, especially now. What is the connection between Undertale and Deltarune, right?
Yeah.
What exactly is the connection between them? And I think that Deltarune is the same universe as Undertale, just like exactly the same, but a different timeline where that war didn't happen. Like, it's because, you know, the only reason that they were underground and had that whole society down there and everything was because of the war that forced them down there. So I think this is a view of what the world would be like if that war didn't happen and monsters just always got to live. They just always got to live on land, on the surface.
Can I?
Yeah. Yes.
Why is Azrael old then?
Because they got to grow up. They didn't get to grow up in Undertale.
Oh wait, no, I'm a fucking idiot. That makes sense. Wait, no, hold on.
Because remember, they died in the past, right? Azrael and Kara.
No, hold on. Azrael, okay.
They died before the events of the game.
Okay, how old would? Okay, no. How old do you say Azrael is? You know, but when he dies in Undertale.
Well, he's like a little baby.
Okay, how old would you say a college person is?
Like at least 18.
Okay, so let's say the difference is like 10 years, right?
Uh-huh.
So you're telling me that in the Undertale timeline, over the course of 10 years, 6 fucking people fell in that hole.
That's an entire decade.
Okay, well, but if the monsters have been living there for like fucking hundreds of years, which is implied, right?
Uh-huh.
And every decade, 6 humans fall down there, right? What was happening to them before?
Well, they didn't have the plan with the souls and everything until recently.
Okay, so those humans never, like, you know, made a breeding population and had kids. They never, like, created their own little, like, community down there with the monsters. Were they just getting killed and then the souls were just... Well, no, that doesn't make sense because, like, even before then, like, you're telling me monsters, like, there's, like, that many humans around. And none of the monsters were like, oh boy, if I get one of their souls, I can leave this accursed shithole. None of them did it.
Well, they were all children. It was only children that fell down there.
You think that that's gonna stop them? Why is this a mountain covered in children? There's 6 children.
Well, you're making
7 children in the course of a decade.
Well, no, this couldn't have happened that long ago because Gerson is still around.
He's a turtle.
It had to have been within a lifetime.
Also, monsters age differently. Like that's why Toriel and Asgore like don't really age because they don't have Azrael.
Okay, that's only fucking boss. That's only boss monsters do that. Gerson is I think just old because he's a turtle. So then they're the only 3 that were around since the war.
Well, who knows? Maybe there'd been like you could have like the time scale could have been different, you know.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to poke holes. I want to be devil's advocate.
Like maybe like a normal time scale is happening here now, basically, you know.
Okay, why is it that in Undertale the monsters all know magic?
Forced to.
They're forced
from being underground.
So if you were like thrown into a cave in order to survive, you would learn
we're getting
magic.
so off track. This is nothing that I wanted to even talk about today.
I don't think Undertale and Deltarune are the same.
I think they are.
Oh,
anyway.
I think they're the same. I agree with Elena. I'm just fucking with her.
This is so off track from anything I'm going to talk about. Okay, so back to Garson. He's been brought back to life, right, by the Dark World. So that's the thing Dark Worlds can do. So this thought process led me to... so I'm on the side of, I think Des is the knight, right?
Yeah.
I think she's just straight up dead. She just died and has been brought back as the knight, right?
Yeah.
And then that was leading me to think about, there's also like the question I've been having about Papyrus, right? On how the knight is kind of built like Papyrus. Yeah. And I was like, well, we've been talking about being like an amalgam, right? And where have we seen amalgams before? In the True Lab. And plus we've seen one referenced in this game now, right?
Yeah.
So I have this thought that, okay, so we were also thinking a bit before any of this about Deltarune being an experiment by Gaster, right?
Yeah.
Because Gaster's a scientist, right? In the beginning of the game, it's set up, or it's like him, right? And it's the survey program thing. So it feels like the whole, like, because that's where it starts, right? Is with him setting up an experiment. What if the whole game is just his experiment, right? And what kind of experiment was he doing in Undertale? It was making those amalgams and trying to bring back monsters, right? And I think it was like using human souls, right?
Okay, so there is one hiccup here though, right? He wasn't trying to bring back monsters.
What was he trying to do?
He was trying to find an alternate way to break the barrier by trying to make monsters more like humans.
I see.
So that they would have the determination to do it.
Elphys was the one trying to revive monsters.
I see. Well, anyway, I mean, like, you know, I don't know when her experiment started exactly, but it could have been, like, he could have been aware of that. Whatever the case is, I'm thinking that, you know, perhaps Des and Papyrus have become an amalgam as the knight.
Okay, that feels reasonably possible.
And then I was thinking, you know, there's, you know, implication that Chris was there with whatever happened to Des was, right? Which I think had to do with the ocean or the lake, either way. Large body of water with waves and everything. Because waves keep coming up as a thing, right? Both graphically and being mentioned, right? So I think whatever happened was in the water. And also there's the, like, recurring theme of Chris holding their breath.
Yeah.
Right. And then that got me thinking, okay, in the Dark World, Chris is blue, right? Yeah. Which is the most drastic color change that anybody has in the Dark World. Everybody from the Light World that we've seen go into the Dark World, they change to like a different shade of the same color that they are, right?
Yeah.
Blue is not a shade of yellow. So I think, so this led me to like, okay, so Des, I think, is just straight up dead. Brought back to life through some sort of process regarding the Dark World. And Chris has a soul that doesn't seem to be theirs, right?
Yeah.
So that was like, what if Chris is dead? Because
this is
when you're in
Chris Ice Lake Fairy.
I was gonna say, because this isn't like a new thing, but I'm feeling like pretty confident in it being a thing, right?
Yeah.
Because like, what if, you know, I think Des was trying to save Chris rather than the other way around.
Yeah. Which
makes sense because Des is the older one. And I think they both died. Through something happened, and now Chris has this soul. And that's what's keeping them alive.
Yeah.
Because I think that your appearance in the Dark World reflects some, like, aspect of, like, your true self or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's why Chris is blue. I think they drowned.
That makes sense.
Can you imagine it's like they were at the lake and like both fell in, drowned, and then Gaster was like coming in with like his fishing gear and he's like throws his the hook in, reels up the body of Chris and is like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, grabs Chris and runs to the bunker. Fuck. This thing grabs the soul.
I think the weakest.
Come on. Just
So
like,
wait. So he does this. So ostensibly he does this, and then he's like, oh, that's great. I can go back to fishing. Goes back to fishing, pulls up Dessa's body. Oh shit!
And then runs back
Shoves
to the bunker.
papyrus into it.
Oh shit, what's this thing? Oh, I don't know, put that in there.
So
What's this, knight armor? Put that, okay, oh fuck, okay. Oh, look what it, and then just like, Des wakes up as a knight, immediately opens the dark fountain, he's like, what is that? I can't take this anymore.
Yeah,
I'm going Undertale.
I think the weakest part of this theory is attributing all of this stuff to Gaster because we don't really know very much about him concretely, right? So I feel like that's the weakest aspect of all of this. But you know, he could be involved, right? And the other weakest aspect is I don't know where Chris got the soul from.
Yeah.
But there's some supporting evidence as well by people say that Chris acts like a zombie. And has been like since whatever happened.
Yeah.
Gaster goes back to the lake, fishes up onion. He's just like, nope, I'm done. Nope, no more. I'm done fishing. Never again.
The one other thing I wanted to talk about, which I forgot to before, was that so there's the thing where the Dark World seems sort of like a sensory deprivation type of thing, right? Like when they describe how you get there, it's like describing sensory deprivation. And then when they show the Dark World coming into frame, it looks particularly like cave drawings from like in like really deep dark caves where we think that early humans went to experience sensory deprivation and then they painted what they saw on the walls, right? And it looks very, very similar to those cave paintings. So I think they're definitely doing some sort of like sensory deprivation hallucination type of thing.
Yeah.
And what the Dark World is employed to be like, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think that's interesting.
Hey, on stream, can we get Sasha's out of context reaction to the best Deltarune GIF ever? I'm sending it to her now.
She. Alright, it's loading. Oh yeah, this one! This one kills me!
Kills her too!
You know what's interesting? You know what's interesting about Gerson's cane? Is that it's all one solid color.
I dipped it in radioactive fluid!
And then also it like, showed up in the battle sand.
You see the uranium rod? That's what this made of. I don't know what to tell you, kiddos, but this stuff was me going.
That's what I did him in the end.
Like super duper restless, I've been noticing. She like keeps wandering around the room and sitting over here staring at us. I think she wants to go outside again.
If this was Undertale, I would just assume that like it was an energy cane.
I found it while I was watching The Simpsons. I reached into the screen. Well, you did what? What?
Alright, here's his Yoda moment.
His Yodement.
Has the color green had any particular significance in Deltarune so far? What is significance in this fight? because you get turned green and you can't move.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna do an experiment because people have been saying that using Rune Buster changes, like, makes the fight go faster. But I haven't. Like, it seems to progress the same way whether you do or not. Like, he goes through the whole story.
Gerson's a turtle.
Turtson's a girdle.
Also, I really like this song.
Oh, this song is so good.
This is one of my favorites.
The song has such old man energy to it. It's got like a banjo, it's got like the...
Also just turns into Jovel's theme, like, just exactly, for a little bit of it.
Turns into the freedom motif.
Well, no, but it sounds exactly like Jovel's version. With the same instruments and stuff.
It's interesting how, like, every hidden boss factors into, like, the freedom motif. Because Jevil, you know, got freedom through redefining what freedom was. Spanton yearned for freedom. Gerson's too old to give a shit, which is the most liberating thing known to man.
Jevil believes he is free. Spampton wants to be free. Gerson just is. He don't care. You don't give a shit about nothing. Look at him. He's throwing shells around. He thinks he's a superstar saga.
He thinks he's a superstar saga! That's my favorite such a quote now.
Fuck, he's being a hammer bro now. He's throwing hammers! Yeah, I brought up yesterday, when we were playing Odyssey, Elena was talking about how, like, Mario, like, pushes all the enemies to their limits. That's why, like, Hammer Bros throw so many. It's like, Gerson just doing that. That's not even his limit. Gerson can just do that.
Oops.
I'm old and I have long hair.
I was saying, I think Undyne had that hairstyle because she was just modeling it after Gerson's hair.
I own a hammer, and I'm old. I have a hammer. Look at my hair. The hummer of justice.
Yeah, I think this song is my favorite Deltarune song. And Undertale song, for that matter. I mean, I tend to like Deltarune's music better than Undertale's music. So it's not saying a whole lot, but, yeah.
That's such a weird take for me.
Yeah, Undertale's music really didn't do much for me. I think Toby Fox has improved.
Oh, to be improving. Also, can I just complain about a fucking video I found today?
Oh yeah, I saw you complaining about it in the chat.
Oh, it made me so... Okay, so... This video, basically, number one, was like, why is Deltarune look retro game? It's because it's about the nostalgia.
It's just pixel art.
Yet there are no games from the past that look like this. It's modern fucking techniques, okay? Pixel art is a living art form. Fuck off.
Oh, I see. He gets the stars the same as he does with Rune Buster, so he's impressed by your magic.
I say.
But the other...
Here we go. Oh, I see. Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's not progressing the same. No.
But yeah, the fucking...
The Rune Buster does count for something.
Nice. But yeah, the video just annoyed me because it was like... I think the reason it's pixel art is because it's a Toby Fox game. And, you know, the artists he works with are the same... He's in the same engine with the same workflow, you know, I guess, you know, there's a larger team now, right? But it's like, why would it not be pixel art, right? Why does that have to be a reason?
It does speed up the fight, then. It also changes the dialogue.
But yeah, that entire thing's really fucking annoyed me. And then they had the goal to be like, oh, well, the pixel art's also a homage to Toby's younger self. Because Deltarune's
he was
based on
already
a
an
fever
adult
dream.
at the time.
Yeah, it's like they talk about how the game was inspired by a fever dream Toby had in 2011, right? 2 years later, he's launching a Kickstarter for Undertale, right? And then he makes Undertale, and then Deltarune didn't start development that far afterwards. It just feels like Toby Fox just makes pixel games, and there's no higher reason, but this person needs to justify it, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I just make pixel art games, and it's just because I like the media. I'm not trying to be so retro or anything.
How do you feel about the fact that Undertale was a test game?
Yeah.
How do you feel that was Toby practicing programming and stuff? And he made literally the most, like, iconic indie game ever.
It was accidentally really popular, which then instantly meant that this game could have, like, proper funding behind that.
It's just like, imagine creating one of the most, like, influential, like, pieces of media as a test, getting it put into Smash Brothers, like, the biggest crossover game ever.
Honestly, it's enough to make you almost want to vomit.
This is the same guy that covered himself in shower foam and quote unquote accidentally sent it out to a few people in the newsletter.
I love how there's just a lot of shit fucking Mario references in here. It's great.
I think they can use magic in Undertale because of the war and war changes. Yeah, they were changed by the war to be able to
ask
do magic.
Solid Snake.
Do you think like there was just no magic? Sorry, go on.
War never changes, but you do. You become a wizard.
Do you think there was just like no magic, and then like Asgore was sitting there like, oh, fighting in war is great. Fire!
And Phil sometimes I wonder how the creator of Jeff the Killer feels.
If only we knew who created Jeff the Killer. Who created the image.
He's talking about future chapters.
Nobody's uploaded an extension of Hammer of Justice yet. Why?
Well, you're gonna have to do it yourself.
I heard a remix of Hammer of Justice, and it was like, oh my god, it's great, it's beautiful.
If we still didn't watch Together Nights,
because sometimes I like miss them. Like I go past the diagonal accidentally.
This sure is a stream where we are.
Oh, the other thing I forgot. There was one thing I wanted to mention. I forgot. I found out that the new battle theme is called "From Now On."
Oh, that's clever.
It's
makes
called
me wonder.
It's called From Now On (parentheses Battle 2).
I wonder if that's just gonna be the battle theme from now on, because it's called From Now On.
Yeah.
Look at Gerson kicking his legs. He's funny. He's a turtle. He's also old. Did you know that?
Yeah, he lets me know that.
He's old!
Yeah, I'm old! Yeah.
I got a bus pass!
What's your good rate to next year? I never done.
Now let me tell you, girlie, you might be able to use all your magic and your root brushes and your but let me tell you.
Also, I apologize for skipping all the dialogue. Right now, I did it all on the previous stream, so if you wanted to see that properly, go watch my previous stream.
Wait until you get to mine, then you can get a senior discount. You know how many old people like come in and they're like, "Can I get a senior discount?" And I'm like, "Well, we only do senior discounts on the coffee." And they're like, "What?" Don't get angry at me. I'm not the one who made it. I didn't make the rules. Let me say it.
Yeah. Okay. I was doing better at this yesterday. I need to get back in the groove.
I need to make something that's a test, accidentally gets popular, and then create what I truly want to make.
I was
Kids Club.
I was gonna say the Fazbear Kids Club is that, right?
The trailer is currently at 82,000 views.
I feel like maybe making something as a test is like... I feel like making things as a test is a good idea. Because number one, right, okay, the hardest part of any project is finishing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to show that you can finish something before you work on your dream thing, right? That's number one. Number two, it's actually... I think a lot of beginner trouble comes from, like... like, I think that, like, feeling something's a test means you have a little bit more pragmatism about it, you know?
You don't try to go for perfection.
Yeah, like, the first game I finished was Twinkle Gift, and as far as I was concerned, for most of development, that was just stupid little nothing.
My first finished project was Marshmallow and Fruitland, and my main goal with it was just to finish something.
Elena,
like,
you're
really
so
scoped it down
Finnish.
and everything.
You're so Finnish-pilled.
Well, that's funny because most of my family ancestry is Finnish. It all comes back around.
I'm listening to The World Revolving at the minute and just watching that gif of the fucking fat horse running in a circle.
The horse revolving.
The horse revolving.
I'm a horse.
Well, I'm not making it through this attempt.
Garçon.
Garçon. Go, Susie, go, Susie.
Go, Susie, go, Susie, go, Susie, go. Yeah, Susie, yeah, Susie, yeah, Susie, row.
Do I get more TP from attacking or from defending? I also get stars when I attack him, so...
Yeah, I think you get more.
You get more TP from giving me 5. That's why you should give me 5.
There's a fly in my soul. Gotta get in there. It was me. What are you doing, Beth?
I'm pummeling a small piece of canvas.
Any particular reason?
Would you like that? I just thought it'd be fun. I could scratch it a little. It's like an ASMR thing. Do you like my piece of canvas?
ASMR. Boy, I'm really bad at this particular attack.
You should try watching the angle the shell's coming at.
I'm gonna try watching your butt. I guess you were watching my butt earlier.
I waited for the comeback and it was fucking worth it, wasn't it?
What?
You should try watching your butt.
I can't see my own butt.
Can anybody?
I can't see my own butt through my whole butt.
I can.
Oh.
Because, you know, Birdly
Because he could do...
rotate his head.
Because he's a bird.
I can see my own butt! Get out of here, Birdly.
Kill yourself, Birdly.
I can see my whole cloaca from here.
What?
Because he's a bird.
Birdly, no one wants to hear about that.
I mean, you get just as many stars from the Rude Buster as you do from healing, so I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how this works.
Do you think monsters have genitals? Wait,
What
hold
a
on.
fucking
Hey, hold on.
question.
Because it sounds like they're just kind of like... Well, okay, at least in Undertale, they're
Does the
basically
stork
just
bring
like
them?
told... They're basically just like constructs, right? They probably just like slurp the baby off. You know, like
Yeah.
like it's the mitosis. Yeah.
You're long.
You're long. You're two.
That one's my favorite. My favorite is your tutu. That's my favorite, like, thing in the entire game, is Jackenstein's fight.
You're taking too long! He's taking too long?
You're taking too long. It's taking too long. It's too bright.
Aw.
You're too bright.
I like how we have two... I like how there's two jokes in Deltarune now that are just somebody saying Mamma Mia a lot.
What me? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hey, what the whoa. What? Stay away from her, you.
Sasha, can you do me a favor, please?
Okay.
If I 1 second, this is not a favor, I'm cursing you, right? I don't know if I can say this on stream, actually, never mind. I think this is too extreme. I think it's too extreme. I'm bringing chat.
What?
Okay. Whoa, what the hey, what the mamma mia, what the whoa. Whoa, mama, whoa, hey, whoa, mamma mia. Whoa, mama.
What is that?
What the fuck are the anim- What the fuck is
rat?
What the fuck is the animation he does when he does that? Like, he's like, what? His body contorts so weirdly.
That is a weird CRT.
A cert. A certified cert. Someday I should play Detective Pikachu 2, I think.
That sounds good, I think.
I love that one scene that you could just let go on forever. where he's like tugging on Pikachu and he's going You remember that?
I remember that. I don't remember what
Nobody
was
can ever
tugging
forget
on
it.
Pika though.
I don't remember what was going on exactly, I just remember the weird noise and everything.
Stomping a turdy.
We're stomping a turdy.
I'm like gonna go frame by frame and try and figure out what the fuck Tenor is doing.
Happy Gerson's Day, Father.
Happy Gerson's Day.
He's like going into like a battle stance, and then like falling over, and then unfalling over. He's like doing it, playing down. What the fuck is he doing?
Many Gersons.
How does he manage that one?
I don't know! I don't know who these fellas are! Oh. I thought it would just be.
Ugh. This is too much. I can't. Those shells are way too much for me to handle.
Bust is rude. No. Yeah, yeah.
That one with the I don't
We're
know.
in the money.
This might be the
We're
whole.
in the money.
I hope you're prepared that this might be the whole stream today.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Enough. How come every time he get his ass tore up, he laugh? Why do you think Gerson does that?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm so fucking bad at that one.
Do you have the Absorbax?
The what?
The Absorbax?
No.
There's an item somewhere in this Dark World, Chapter 4. It apparently makes you take less. It like absorbs the attacks.
I see.
It was after the oh, hello, it's I, Tom Hanks. Hello. Oh God.
Are you here, Biss? Hello, Biss. I love you.
I love you too.
I think it's somewhere after you know the Bible guys.
Bible guys?
It's in there, and it heals you per round.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I mean, I might have gotten
cool.
that.
That's just pretty cool.
Check your.
It's
check
pretty
your,
pretty
over there.
cool.
I haven't been
That's
like skipping any
pretty
chests
cool.
or anything.
Yeah, if you lose this time, you should check. See if you have that.
I'm sure I will lose this time.
I hate that flavor text so much.
What flavor
Which
tag?
one?
It's one shell of a battle. When are we getting Deltarune warriors?
I think after the game is all done. I like how I said that as if, like, that's just a thing that's going to happen. They're just gonna make... They are going to make Deltarune warriors? Like, that's just a given.
Could you imagine how fucking cool it would be?
Damn, that sucked. Oh, I know what the other thing I remember the other thing I was gonna apologize for. When this battle started, I was like, huh? Because I saw the soul turned green, I was like, huh? Susie's soul? No, monsters don't have souls. It's just the same soul as always. I'm stupid. And she even says, Chris, help me out.
It's really weird. Isn't it weird to think? Isn't it really weird to think that they know that Chris's soul is doing this?
Damn it.
I'm old.
Are you friends with a human because you like their personality, or because you want to be able to dodge attacks?
Doesn't look like I have that.
So it's in the... If you want to go get it, I think it's in the room. It's in a...
Weren't they up this way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's in the room with the green piano.
The green piano?
No.
No, that's the waterfall room. It's a blue piano. Oh. Oh, I never saw this.
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
I got more to explore over here.
Oh, I think you had it first. Or no, you didn't, I guess.
I think I gotta use the other one too.
There you go. The Absorbax.
Vampire. Scoop up HP when you attack. Yeah, that'll make it a lot easier, won't it? I'm also curious about over here. What the hell's going on in here? Our holy ancestor. What's their holy ancestor? What was the thing I just got called?
A Mystic Band. It makes your defense go down, actually.
Increases magic only. You still there, Biss? Hooray.
Oh god, the Bible is coming.
I love Biss. I don't know if you knew that.
I love you too, Lenina.
I know.
Don't forget
I was
to
just
save.
about to go there and save you, silly dinkus.
Go Susie. Go Susie. Yeah, yeah. Go Susie. There you go. That'll probably make it a bit more easier.
Oh, yeah?
You'll be healing per attack.
And we also got to
They
see
just,
that
like-
other interesting room over there.
Gerson goes over and like takes the axe away.
He's like, what do you think you're doing? You gotta use that other
I
axe.
I can heal with my axe. You don't have an axe, Gerson. I
You
know.
I
That's what I
can't
call
kill
my
with my
axe.
weapon. Where's the Dark King? I'm filled with determination. Are you filled with determination, Beth? It gave me 2 back, actually.
I mean, that's better than the healing
Yeah.
feature, like around the.
It'll accumulate, for sure.
It's better than nothing.
Would you still love me if I was accumulating?
Is, in fact, I expect you to be accumulating.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I hope this is accumulating on my windowsill right now.
Like
The good
moss.
news is, if you like fail the Rude Buster parry, he's still impressed.
Yeah, I noticed. I do take damage, though. Speaking of taking damage, I tend to take a lot on the hammers. Yeah, I think it's just using magic he's especially impressed by. Because it seems to be the same amount of stars whether you do the Rude Buster or heal.
I see.
So I'm gonna focus on healing. Yeah, see? Gives you a lot of stars for that. Also, I think when I got confused, because I think it is just progressing the same way either way. I just didn't realize that all of that stuff was gonna happen anyway.
I gotta be up early in the morning to go to breakfast.
Oh yeah, I forgot
You
about
went to
that.
Bronkfast?
Well, I gotta be up early too then.
Yeah.
I want
Wake me up when I
breakfast.
wake up.
Ara had so much trouble with the slam down attack. Because she didn't realize they didn't hit the edges.
Oops. Fuck that. Fuck. I like the banjo part of the song.
Yeah.
It's the freedom motif, but on banjo. Is the freedom motif just a fan term?
Yeah.
How'd they come up with that name for it?
Because all the bosses that use it have freedom motifs with them. Like, their whole theming is freedom.
An ocean of
Granted,
ink shall wash across the pages. It's the fucking ocean again.
Whoa, calm down, Grandpa! Grandpa, calm down, Grandpa! Stop praying for my
healing
grandpa.
does better
He's
every
too
time I use that.
powerful.
One thing that can overwrite the dark, a white pen known as hope. Miss, I believe that this is what you hold.
I wish it's like a hairbrush or something.
Is it so? Is that so?
Look at the axe is
Shut up and
just
give me
like
the
a
axe.
hairbrush. In the light world, it's just a hairbrush. Oh, he's pulling out the red shells now.
Please tell me they're home. Please tell me they're home.
Oh, he's Sans. He's Sans. Final attack, Sans. Oh God!
Oh, he was faking me out with that one.
I love these. Like, yeah. Alright, I figured it out. You want to see what I got? Then
You about to Kamehameha?
take this. Ha! You missed.
She got his hair.
Ah! How's that, old man? Yeah. That was the most fun I ever had. Yeah, I used my healing just now. Guess this is mine now, huh?
Justice Axe.
And take this too. For some reason, I found this weird piece of glass in my desk. Felt like someone really wanted me to use this thing. But it didn't interest me, so you can take it.
Shadow Crystal.
Finally! I'm starting to wonder if I'd ever win. Perseverance. Each time you get a little better. That's all I wanted to see.
That's exactly what happened, huh? I like this version of the song too.
Can't think I'm gonna be the toughest thing you'll face. But next time, you'll be ready.
The little jig.
And give later.
How do you feel about this, Beth?
Oh, it's really wholesome and nice.
You have to tell me that, man.
Give him hell.
So basically,
He doesn't talk now.
Jevil, got approached by somebody, right, and got the shadow crystal. Spamton also got a shadow crystal, and they both went insane. He saw the shadow crystal and was like, "I don't want that." That's why he's not insane. He never looked into the shadow crystal. Didn't have to. You remind me a bit of someone I used to know. Who? Just a character from that old story. Yeah, well, if I'm reading that, though, wait a sec. Isn't that what Dragon Blazers was based on? Yep. Until they changed parts of the story. Of course, the biggest fans got mad, but isn't it interesting? The book was already just an interpretation of something else. Stories can be retold, they can be changed. That's what I believe. Huh? The words on a wall called you a hero. Whatever you end up being, I'm sure it'll be tremendous.
She's gonna turn into Susie Zilla for real, I think, at some point.
Wait, which Dragon Blazers character am I? Yeah, right?
He's just fucking off.
You are the dragon.
Wow.
That's what I was hoping. Chris looks at the screen.
Oh yeah, because that chapter, the first chapter, it said they stopped the dragon. She's a dragon.
They defeat the king and stop the dragon.
Notice how it doesn't say defeat the dragon.
So how do you feel about all that? How do you feel
I liked it.
Susie and Gerson, like, they're fucking, like, the fucking developing relationship between them is, like, the best fucking, like, arc in this so far.
What did you say?
I think what I love is
what was
this
that,
is
Bess?
exactly
No,
this is
let Bess repeat what they just said. I didn't hear it. What did you say?
I said the fucking developing relationship between Susie and Gerson, from, like, her just dismissing him to eventually this mutual respect is, like, the best thing in this game so far.
I feel
you were saying, Sasha?
I feel like that's just exactly what happened between Gerson and Undyne in Undertale.
Oh my god! Absolutely! Oh my god, could you imagine little poop fish baby Undyne? Oh my god, we need to see poop baby Undyne at some point. You teach me about fighting. You.
I think Garson and Baby Undyne would have been just like Yoda and Luke Skywalker.
Oh my fucking god!
It would have been exactly like that.
I'm on your back. Hold on. You're too big. All right, now let's go. The swamps.
Oh my god! Could you imagine? Could you imagine if like we have the she's like you're too heavy thing, right? You say that as an allusion to Yoda. I see that as setup, right? Because eventually, at some point, she suplexes him, and he's like, "So you can't lift me." It's like him. He's been annoying her on purpose.
He's just like, look at you. You're so weak. You can't even pick me up. She's like, grabs him, suplexes him. I didn't do it. I knew there was strength in you. Where?
Oh.
Now can you put me down?
Ghasts? Are they drying? Of course, a dark night.
All right, now I gotta get going now. My soaps are on. And then he like walks home, and he's like literally just like looking at soap, like a bar of soap. And then like, this what you're watching? Yeah.
Oh, is this where the piano was that opened the thing for us? Or is this somewhere else?
I think this is somewhere else. No, I think. No, this is.
Well,
yeah,
if Sasha's wrong, it'll be
collecting
really
money.
funny.
No, I think this is different because there's the collection plates.
Yeah. We're stealing money from the church.
Good.
Chris, Rousey's like, Chris, I don't think we should be stealing from the church, especially in front of the old man. You see, like, Gerst, like, pocketing the change. He's like, oh, hold on. I'm gonna buy me a new shell.
What? You can't just say that. That's not how that works. It's like saying you're gonna buy a new ribcage.
And then you see him pop out of his shell and get a fancy new one, and they're like, what the?
Oh my fucking god. Are you implying that he's like a Koopa and underneath he's just like a little weird green man in like little
with
underwear?
his undies.
Well, he does have a Koopa shell attack.
When you collect these coins, it just sounds like collecting a Mario coin. Why does it sound like Mario? What's with all the Mario this chapter?
This is the part of the fever dream where Toby Fox had played Mario.
Because, you know, when you fight Jackenstein, he sounds like Mario. We were listening to that voice clip earlier, and it seems to really just be Toby Fox doing a Mario impression.
Because it sounds like parts of it just sounds like Queen's laugh, and Toby voices Queen, so
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's him going, "You're taking too long" as well. Like it's probably just him. Like Toby, all the voice characters are just Toby.
That's kind of me with a fucking Twinkle gift, actually.
It's true.
Toot toot.
I love that one.
Can I make a weird statement, right? If Deltarune was a movie, which it shouldn't be because it would suck as a movie, right? But if Deltarune was a movie, Gerson should be played by fucking Charles Martinet.
Oh my god, yeah.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine Hollywood getting their hands on this franchise?
No, I can't. It would.
They would ruin it. Well, you know, they would. If it was Hollywood and if it was Hollywood and they didn't have like full Toby Fox control on it, they'd be like, "Oh, he, him, Chris."
Putrid.
That's what they would do.
I failed at the exact same part.
Tom Holland
Aquafina
Brown
as Susie.
I was about to say that! You took the words right out my mouth.
Oh, and Zendaya as Michi.
Robert Downey Jr. is Gaster.
Tom Holland as Ralsei. How about Johnny Depp Jr.?
Oh no.
Bryan Cranston is Asgore.
No, no, you can't do that. I don't know. I mean, he's good. I mean, then again, he
Jack
played
Black
Hal on
as
Malcolm in the
Asgore.
Middle. He played Hal in Malcolm in the Middle. Is Hal close enough to Asgore in my mind?
Jennifer Coolidge as Toriel.
Why the fuck is there a person called Jennifer Coolidge?
He fucks the villager in the Minecraft movie.
Oh.
Who's Jason
Oh,
Momoa
that's the person.
playing?
Jason Momoa is... Oh no! It's Jason Momoa as Wolfguard and Jack Black as Lancer!
Ah!
Who's playing, or who's Dwayne The Rock Johnson playing?
He's playing the original Star Walker, but he's like, I'm the original Rock Walker.
No, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Shut up. No, killing you.
Don't kill me, kill Hollywood!
You are an agent of Hollywood now, fuck you.
Oh, they're on to me. Into the Hollywood side.
Oh my god, I'm gonna say, right, okay, like... It wouldn't happen now that it's came out that he's a piece of shit, right?
What are you guys doing? You woke me up.
I am terrified of the timeline where we get fucking Justin Roiland in there.
Oh god! Oh god!
Every time I watch anything and I hear Justin Roiland now, it upsets me greatly. I'm fucking...
Jim Carrey Spampton is just
a ragger.
I saw a
Fluffiness
somebody.
That's just the mask, isn't it? It's just the mask jokes, but real.
Somebody did Weird Al as Tenna, and it actually is kind of really fitting. Like, I feel like Weird Al's kind of perfect as Tenna.
Oh no.
Spam, you little mailman!
Ramp would just be like whoever the most like the biggest British name recognition they could get.
Let's see.
So it'd probably be James Corden or somebody. Putrid.
Oh god. Most famous British actor.
I hope it's not Ricky Gervais.
Oh, Ricky Gervais is not an actor. He's barely human.
Top 50 best British actors, and #1 is Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, fuck off! Eat shit! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck off! Benedict Cumberbatch, I fucking hate that
what about,
guy.
Oh, this it says top 50 British actors today, updated 11 years ago.
What about,
Who's
David
Simon
Tennant?
Pegg?
I've heard of that name, I couldn't tell you who he is, though.
He's the 10th Doctor, you fucking poo-poo pee-pee. He's also the 14th Doctor, because the show has become incestuous.
Oh, bells. Oh, here's the big organ. The fucking water coolers.
Doing.
Oh, these are missiles. So we fought Miss Mizzle earlier, now we just have regular missiles. I'm so already tired.
Sleepy.
They're such cutie little patooties. I love them.
Tired by Fluffy Mo. They're attacking in their sleep. Uh-oh. Oops. I'm not very smart. Is it like an easier version of Miss Mizzle?
Mizzle. I'll be right back.
Okay. How do you like the Mizzles, Beth?
I think they're really. I just told you. I think they're cute patooties.
Oh, sorry for gore. I'm not very smart. What do you think about that?
5 gore.
Ooh.
Why don't you ask gore?
Oh.
Yeah, that's something for you to think about.
Ass gore.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with the fucking water coolers. Why is it a continuing thing?
They saw your fucking pacifist run on sale, clearly.
I saw a post that was you know when like you know when Rousey was like, can somebody step on me? But there was already a stool in there. Somebody was like, dude, there was a stool. Why? You didn't have to do that, Rousey. What's that? Like, everybody just silent, and Gerson's like looking directly at the screen. Rousey, what? You didn't have to do all that. Freak. You freak. Rather than following
Oh, we're doing
her,
one of these again?
why don't we just close our eyes and think about what she might be doing in there?
Seems unnecessary.
But
No!
she might want to be. It might be nice if she had this chance to.
Necessary.
Perhaps if you just close them for a moment.
Don't.
Perhaps if you just closed your eyes in general, maybe we could think of someone else.
Think of the night. That's tempting. He's tempting me. He's tempting me. I'm not falling for it.
If that's what you want, Chris. That's rude. Well, you don't get to see what Susie was doing, I guess.
No.
Well, if that locked you out of the egg room.
Well, you would have warned me. You would have fucking warned me if it did that, you stinker. Oh, that's what wakes up the mizzles.
It's Ms. time.
Time to get mizzed. What are you doing?
What have you been doing, Rabbit?
What are you doing, Bess?
Oh, mostly just dancing.
Smells like the rainbow made by the sprinkler.
Green color.
Okay.
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste. Anyway, it's like the hideout remnants of a shopping centre. What the fuck am I talking about?
What?
Oh.
Ben! Wake up!
Yes. That's alright, I'm fine. Don't worry
Wake
about
up,
me.
you stinky. Wake up, little stinky.
No.
Wake up.
No.
You stole money from that thing.
Hell yeah. I'm embezzling.
Embezzlement. Aw, it's pink.
It's the true form of the watercolor.
That was crazy.
Sure was. Yeah, but I don't know what the notes are. What the?
You skip dialogue.
No!
Can't hear it. The water themes, yeah. The water thing continues. Biz, wake up!
Yeah.
You're snoring, I'm about to kick you off the stream.
Okay, I'm awake.
Don't fall asleep at important moments of the game.
What if it's secretly to teach you a lesson, though?
A lesson?
Yeah. A lesson you won't learn.
What are they doing?
They to left. All aboard. Whoa.
They're nice to us despite the fact that we like kicked a bunch of them off the thing earlier. Also, there's an area over here I didn't go to, so I'm gonna go check it out.
Wow.
Well, they're just bugs. Falling doesn't hurt them.
It's a mizzle. We're getting mizzled.
Ba 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 bizzle. Ba 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 blizzle.
Hey, I need to BRB very quick, like, sort of quickly-ish. So I'm gonna do it now while I can.
Okay.
Doom doo doo doom doom doo doom doo. Doom doo doo doom doom.
$100 dark dollars. I think it's funny that she had $100 dark dollars. Darker candy. It's like I'm back in fucking Wizard of Oz DS game again. Stealing items from enemies.
Item.
Uses a ring left by a cup as a magic circle.
Hand me the remote. 20.
There you go. Good job. You need a battery cover? There you go.
Thank you.
If I hand you something, you should try and hold on to it. Who the fuck is this?
Oh my god! Never got around me. I must be the most important of all. Caca!
Who?
That guy is the fire extinguisher.
Oh, it's the fire extinguisher.
That guy is
The Queen's chariot cannot be stopped.
That guy is the fire extinguisher.
It's so fucking funny.
You know, I think they're cups because they worship the water princess.
I guess they're like little red solo cups. I guess it makes sense why there's so many of them. Well, there's another thing I have to apologize for being an idiot for.
I was like, oh, they're like little cups. You're like, they're inkwells.
So, because, you know, I was thinking about Garson doing his writing and everything. What's up, Garson?
I use a yellow highlighter.
Give me the skeevies. You want to use it?
Yeah. Want something? So, you got a lot ahead of you. I don't know about
Mr.
that.
Fountain. If you dare to... Oh. Can we bring you to our castle town?
I don't know about that.
Yes, you are great.
I love him.
He's very good. We're finally almost back to the fountain.
Wait a second there. I got something for you. We're about to end this dream, so... Good damn it. I just about finished my letter. You mind delivering it for me? To deliver it? Like I said, when we wake up, it'll be gone, so... Yep, that's what I mean. This letter, have a read of it for me. Then when you wake up, write it all back down, okay? Right? All of it? Why don't you just... This old mind's gotta get some help remembering it. Alright, fine, I'll take a look. Okay, got it. I might miss a few things. You sure you want me to do it?
Wait, this sounds familiar to me. I feel like I've seen this exact thing before. There's like a letter, but it might turn out a little different. Because you have to rewrite that. This is like completely familiar to me, but I'm drawing a blank on where I've seen it before. I don't remember if it was in Deltarune or what.
You got the point, the words don't matter. Okay, sure.
I'm very curious about that now, though.
See you later, old man. Alright, let's go get that fountain.
Night, which makes this blackened knife.
Night, which makes with blackened
Yeah,
knife.
even if you break it, it doesn't go away.
Rule with zero, strife by strife.
Oh yeah, here's the... Yeah.
Do the fountain from here. All we have to do is climb up this. Huh?
Here it is.
Hey!
The Deltarune kind of looks like the night there, because it's stretched out. You stretch out the Deltarune and it looks like the night.
The night. Damn it, you aren't stopping us this time. Susie, wait!
Oh, Chris is alone. Oops. Ouch. I like this music. It's got a good ominous tone to it. Fuck, I knew I was taking that hit. One more hit and I'm oh, never mind. Now it's one more hit and I'm toast. What? Okay, now it's one more hit and I'm toast.
Oh, you barely made it. Susie, don't.
Wait, don't. Wait, don't.
Let this loser get this way. Get this way. Oh my god, I can't.
And just
speak.
let this loser get away?
Get away.
Look at the pose. The baseball.
Hey, the hell are you doing, you goddamn coward?
It left the church. Light only seems to show its face in the dark world. Do we get 2 dark worlds in one chapter? Because there's no way this is the end of the chapter.
Another tea party or something. Sure, Susie.
This went by too quick, and also we never found the egg room yet. So there's gotta be more.
The dark fountain. Why aren't they stopping us from sealing it? Well, I guess I'm not complaining. Chris, do your thing.
Oh, there's a...
Sun went down, huh? Damn, Chris.
There's a
come to the
deeper-
door. Ooh, smoke. I don't think there's another dark world. Damn it, that means the night's still locked. Maybe the number is locked again. Too hard to break it. Guess we try to look for the combination. Come on.
Yeah, I knew it.
Could a man be around here? We gotta get him out of here. Probably know where our code is, right?
He's dead, Susie.
The music that plays here is so haunting. We might actually want to go to church. That kind of reminds me of something.
Let's listen.
So one of those places I used to live, there was this plaza, and they put this public piano in it. So I started playing it, thinking, it might be
Oh
fun.
yeah, remember what you were saying last night about it seems like there's a whole big world out there?
Yeah.
This
This is what I was referring to, and then I remembered you hadn't seen this yet.
Well, because
so
I knew that she
set
came.
myself up with
I
it.
knew that she came from somewhere far away. So you didn't spoil anything, because
I couldn't remember if she mentioned that before or
No,
not.
yeah, I knew she moved from far away, so... And she's moved all over the place. Place to place.
Maybe because I was so bad, or because I just looked like I shouldn't be playing. They told me I wasn't allowed to play it. So I backed off. And they let somebody else play. Someone better. I don't know. I don't know why I expected I'd be able to play it. That's what I thought. And that night, when no one else was around, I came back. You know what I did? I smashed it. Yeah, I smashed the piano. I don't even really know if I broke it, but I hit as hard as I could, hard enough to do some damage. And I ran. A week ago, if I knew you did piano, I probably would have just hated that about you. Now, I kind of just want to hear you play. I got weird there for a second. Kind of made you want to stop playing even more, huh?
You played too. I like that.
Huh? Yeah, sure. If you teach me or something. Let's do it someday. Okay, so that line specifically...
And Chris turned to look at Susie.
So... Hold on, before you do anything else in here. So you know how she's like, I want to, hear you play it again, whatever? If you choose the one where if you choose, I'll never play again, Chris stops you from doing it by biting themselves until they bleed.
They really don't want you to say that.
They just go... and bites themselves. And she's like, whoa, sorry, I didn't. Like, she gets like really scared. So like, Chris is actively like has been fighting against you now because they don't want you saying anything that might now hurt Susie's feelings.
Yeah, Chris cares about Susie. Like, I think they have a real friendship growing.
But that's another thing with hands. Chris will bites himself in the hand.
Mm.
The way these, what? I would have to sing or something? Hey, just let me play the drums.
Small closet. There he is!
What the hell is that? Oh, I bet it's just Jack. Oops. Maybe he's a Halloween decoration? There's other creepy stuff too. He's big. Guess we might not be able to take him back tonight. Yeah, like the Jack is just a decoration.
Yeah. The festival's marked on the calendar, I think.
Hmm.
Letter A. So I think the dark room we were just in was just this part, was just the foyer on these two side rooms.
It's a fire extinguisher. It's right. Kind of helps you pray for people.
Halloween decoration in a church. I mean, Halloween is a Christian holiday, as much as some Christians don't like to admit that. Oh.
It's better too. If you choose pray for Susie, she's like, "What? Don't pray for me. I don't need that." That's candles.
It don't make no sense, Susie.
Hey, old man, are you sleeping in here? Guess not. Hey, this is that priest guy's desk. Codes to enter the door could be in here. Huh? Dude, there's a glass case in here, but it's weird. The outside's clean, but...
The hammer. Oh, because remember, there's an object that...
They spread the dust over the object close to them and bury him.
But he's not buried. He was supposed to... There's like a grave for him outside. I guess he's being kept in here instead. That explains that. Chris stepped back.
Dude, it's just a dusty...
Chris figured it out fast.
You don't mean...
Yeah, see, Headful, that's the funniest thing ever to me. When Christians think Halloween is satanic, it's like, dude, you invented the holiday. Of course, it is based on like pagan traditions, but you know, all major Christian holidays are like amalgams of Christian and pagan stuff because they were created back when they were trying to recruit the pagans. They were trying to convert pagans into Christianity. So they just, you know, they compromise. Like, see, you can still celebrate your holidays with your traditions, but now they have to be about Jesus or the saints in the case of Halloween. Anyway,
when monsters die, their dust is buried. Hey, Chris, why the hell does this pastor have that in his... There's a hammer inside and a photo of the old man.
like this is like a crazy revelation to them, but I knew it the whole time.
The old man. I don't really get it, but...
Because we knew he was Gerson. The TV's a little loud. If you could turn down a little bit.
The Dark Lord must have, like, revived him. But I think he knew. I think he knew he was. Chris, he wanted me to write a letter. A letter to Alvin. I think that's this pastor guy. Give me a sec.
The pastor's gonna be creeped the fuck out.
He's gonna be like, alright, got it. Go, Chris. And your old man was proud of you. The reason he didn't come to church a lot, it because he wanted you to follow your dream. He's sorry he never said that, right? So write your own stories. It's okay if even if they're not perfect. Sincerely, a friend.
Oh.
Like I feel like it means even more the fact that Susie doesn't know how to spell things. Like that makes it even more like because she tried her best to just write it right there, but the fact that she can't spell just kind of makes me more like I'm like, oh, I love Susie so much. Like I think that's what I love the most is like Gerson specifically wanted it to be her. He didn't care how it got to how it got written. He didn't care how it got to Alvin. He just wanted to make sure Susie wrote it and got it to Alvin for him.
I got the letter A, but where's the rest?
Close to open his door, but I have an idea. I think the old man, he could know how to open it. Think what I'm thinking, right? Let's make a dark world. So, how the hell do you?
I'm back,
Hello,
you
Beth.
little stinky penis.
Stab into the earth. Got anything sharp?
Look at that little animation.
They have the knife.
Oh, I missed
Chris's
some of the stuff that was
animations.
good. It's a shame.
Chris, you normally carry this around. They're blushing.
I like Chris.
Let's try.
Despite everything. Chris has got like new sprites. Look at that. Chris at an angle.
And
I like how Chris and Susie are just like dubious outcast freak teenager friends.
That's some smooth animation right there.
That's good.
They made it back in. Or else he's gonna freak the fuck out at them.
I was gonna be like, what the? I actually did it. Hey Chris, I made a dark fountain. Pretty cool, right? Maybe I'll let you do it next time. Let's go.
Little does she know.
Is it me or something seemed off?
Oh yeah, look at the colors.
Every dark world is different. Let's go.
We're gonna have like 3 dark worlds. Because we're gonna do this one and then this one.
The door is flipped. You're upside down now.
Whoa! Burnt Susie!
Oh, huh.
See, the fountain's going down. Oh, I love this song.
Geigus room.
But low on hopes and dreams, they send 3 heroes at the world's end. It's that prophecy again, the one with us. Pretty hard to believe, not just the things that have been predicted, sure, but that I'm part of it too, I guess.
Since the lighting has changed, that's why I wonder if it's like a black light type of thing usually, and that's why they look like sort of like day glow versions of themselves. But Chris is still blue in the dark world. What the hell is that thing? Wingblade. Oh, I have one of those as a weapon.
There's a theory that Susie might actually be colorblind, and that's why her dark world is like this.
Oh, is a bit odd.
Yeah, like I've heard that's a theory.
Huh.
Hello, are you listening? I bet you like these things, Sasha.
I love the enemies in this chapter because it just goes full like biblically accurate angel on me, and I'm like,
Viva la revolution.
I love these things.
I like the use of that phrase, but they're talking about the fact that you actually revolved. It's pretty.
The world's revolving.
What's
What's it gonna be like with these weird religious things living in the the castle town? Alongside fucking rules card and shit.
Dark and I.
I remember that one.
Do you think that, like, I feel like if we got like a
Oh, well, that's how he was at the beginning. He was alone, and he was in that. Yeah. What were you saying, Beth?
I feel like in some hypothetical, super saccharine, cutesy endings to this game, you know, kind of like the way Undertale had like all the characters living their dream lives on the surface, you would have like a scene where all of those fucking angels are like watching fucking clown penis spin, and they're like, "Wow,
oh, these guys are in color now."
Mine has changed, and the best you can see another side.
Best you can only see another side. Oh.
Do you like how the little arrows are off center to each other?
Interesting.
I'd to imagine that in this dark world, everybody's. Never mind. I'm not finishing that sentence.
Lord of Screens, cleaved red by
Lord
blade.
of Screens?
Tenna was cleaved by the red blade of the night.
Cleaved red by blade. People must have been confused about that one thousands of years ago. The fuck's a screen?
Well, it's screen doors.
Thousands of years ago?
Yes. Like,
oh, we're walking on the sides of the bookshelves. Interesting.
No, I believe it's this. This is where the egg room is. Not in this room, but this like part of the game is where the egg room is. Hero, the cage with the human soul and parts.
Cage.
Oh shoot! I gotta go grab dinner real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah, that's really adding to the. This is not Chris's soul. Well, also Chris puts the soul into a cage. Remember, Beth?
Yeah.
Human soul and parts. The cool. Susie rules. Do I have to walk all the way down it or something? Interact with each window. Gotcha. I see. So it's easier to get to than the previous one was. Okay. How long are you gonna be, you think? Oh, this guy fights me. These guys are fighting me. Organic. I didn't expect them to fight me. Touch the green. What isn't Deltarune? What am I? Am I a man? Oh, 100%. Gotta get 3 of these. Why are we fighting? Good question, pal. Heck if I know. Uh-oh, Chris is down.
That's not good. It's not good. You should get him back up. It's interesting that what I Am Headful said in chat about the Orthodox Christian guy objected to Halloween theming because it was satanic.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier.
So I was having a funny daydream at work today, right?
Answer was love?
Imagine, right, okay. Imagine if like a demonic thing came to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And was telling you that it's like works for Satan or whatever, right? But you're not Christian.
And lost was the girl.
So
and
first,
lost was the girl.
could you imagine if, like, in order to like convey the severity of the situation, the demon has to both convince you that God is real, and then convince you to side against them? That'd be funny. Actually, I don't know. I think that was
The donators. Between you and another, you reached 1,001 gold. Who is the other?
Maybe it wasn't though. Actually, no.
The National Mint would like to award you for your services. Oh, it's backwards. And upside down. Can't go past. Isn't that wild?
What if it was also inside out?
Ooh. What do you think of this part, Beth?
I think it's cool.
Or you go upside down. Second hero, the girl with the hope crossed on her heart. I don't know if that is Susie. Because it could be. Wait, hold on, I've been separated from Susie. This must be where the egg room is.
Uh-oh. It's a shame Sasha ain't here.
Oh, I got stuck. Well, I need to start the game over. Because I want to get off of that.
Ladder! Ladder stuck! Please! Oh.
Because the egg always happens when you're alone. Oh yeah, Beth. The Sasha was telling me, you know that part in the church where... hey, Kiki! Where there's the piano, Chris and Susie talk about, like, you know how Chris is good at the piano, and Susie wants him to play it again. Chris will not let you choose, I will never play the piano again.
Oh,
if you pick that one, they'll bite themselves on the hand so hard they bleed. They will not say it. So Chris is just actively, like, fighting against you at this point, basically.
I don't like... That's upsetting.
Chris only... Like, Chris won't let you make choices that hurt Susie's feelings, or things like that. I think, you know, Chris and Susie are developing, like, an actual friendship through all of this. You know? Because it's like, you know, there's some worry that, like, everything that you do is against Chris as well, but I think that that scene in particular shows that some of the things that you do are the things that they want to be doing, you know? And some of them aren't. And now they're making it more clear which ones are the choices they don't want to make, you know? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
I'm the philosopher. Haven't you heard of hyperlink blocked? Biz. Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't heard of it, but I don't know why. Isn't that interesting?
It's
Look,
pretty
it's butter
interesting
building.
and also funny. I fucking love when a game has a butter building in it.
Yeah, you like putting butter buildings in.
Yeah, I need to put butter buildings in them.
Oh, but they're just doing it to represent nostalgia and childhood.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You know I'm saying that sarcastically.
Shut the fuck up.
You know I'm being sarcastic.
I know, but you're being sarcastic to annoy me. Those fucking balls.
I'm trying not to touch them. I don't want them to butter my building.
I love how, like, that somehow feels more like an innuendo than the touching balls.
Uh-huh. This is it. We're gonna see the aggro. She really wanted me to see this. What do you call a man with one eye? Oh shit. Gaster? This just says that this room, like, reveals, like, everything about the Forgotten Man. Why does the angel make its cry? Oh yeah, there's also the question of who's the angel. What is the angel, rather? Who will call the girl who snows? That's Noelle. And there's some weird phone call stuff going on. What do you think of this, Biz?
This is interesting.
Checking every window. I don't know. Ha ha ha. I don't know. What? Why did that one say that? Biz.
Yeah?
Are you getting scared?
No, I'm fine.
This is a little bit scary, isn't it?
I've never been scared of her.
Oh. I found it. Should we wait for Sasha? Oh, here she is. I found it. Yeah, I found the window I could go through. I see. Roots. Oh yeah, that was one of the words on the... And that's a house with trees. And that was one of the words... That was one of the words we had to proofread. Roots. See? Roots? That was one of the words we had to proofread.
Alright, I'm back. Okay, thank God I'm in time for the egg room.
I heard something in between. Something in between. It was mixed up. Yeah, the mixed up thing.
The forest followed wood there. Wood where lost grow tail pointed the children the.
Lost children. I'm sure. Pointed the lost children.
I had this solved before the chapter even came out.
Okay, lost was the first word because it's capitalized.
Lost.
Lost children, I'm sure. Or lost... I don't know. The poor children. What else do I do here?
So the actual, you want to know what the actual thing is?
Uh-huh.
Lost where the forest would grow.
Lost where the forest would grow?
The poor children. Lost where the forest would grow.
Oh, it's on that website.
Roots. Yeah, right
Oh, yeah,
before the
roots.
chapter came out. Lost where the forest would grow.
Oh.
It was telling us where the egg room was the whole time.
Where's the egg, though?
So leave here. Go up. Or go down. I think you have to go. I think it works as like the other ones where you have to just go in between constantly. I think.
Huh?
The other egg rooms you have to enter and leave the room constantly.
Oh. So I haven't done it if it's this?
No, that's not the egg room itself. That's telling you that that's where the egg room is. There you go. Oh, here we go.
Bis, are you here?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh,
This
Bis,
music-
you gotta give me your opinion on this.
Chris, there you are. The patients are waiting for you.
At the hospital.
The music here freaks me out. Knockoffs don't have the right to complain. Yes, I know I'm quite small for a secretary, but knockoffs
Yeah, he's a
don't have the right
knockoff.
to
He's like the... Yeah. Oh dear.
in between rooms.
Seems to be occupied. Bis, wake up! Bis, wake up!
I'm alright, I'm fine.
Look at this.
Oh.
Room between...
You like how this is an even creepier version of man.ogg? So there's a lot of stuff in this room you can interact with. Kind of it's a sink. It would be ridiculous if you painted something and there was nowhere to wash your hands.
Okay. This song gives me Earthbound vibes. The sink is the only thing I can find. Oh, what did that say?
He's behind the tree.
There's a tree on the door. What is with roots? And there's lost children?
This is what I've been waiting to talk about. This is... Well, there seems to be a man here. Well, he seems to be pointing at something and nodding.
Huh?
Well, there's a man here. He seems to be pointing at something and nodding.
Someone seems to be making a painting of a tree.
Of a tree. However, strangely, it seems that they haven't drawn the bark yet.
So many bizarre details.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was so into drawing, I didn't notice you. Are you here for art club?
Art club. What is this place? Is it like a mental asylum or something? Because if it's like... Because it looks like a hospital. I'm getting the feeling it's like a mental hospital.
Well, we'll talk about what this place is in, after you... Right, this is where we draw pictures and don't kill each other.
Yeah, it's like a mental hospital.
What? What am I drawing? Oh, don't look yet. I'm not finished yet. How did I get here? I can't say I remember. I was in such a rush, I didn't look where I was going at all. So, somewhere near where you found the man is where you need to interact with. It's somewhere near there.
And there's a tree there. The tree is in the room. But is this so obnoxious?
I don't remember exactly where it is in this room. It's somewhere. So it's trying to figure out where he is pointing, where the man is pointing is the thing. Oh, there's an eagle here. Will you draw? Chris picked up a pencil. They began by sketching what they had seen behind the tree. But as they sketched, the line began to err, as if the pencil had lost its way. So they started again, drawing over the lines they had already made. Many times, they would suddenly halt, or the pencil drifted into a new drawing. So they started over again. Through many repetitions, their movements became faster and smoother, until without looking, they had completed a sketch in a single wild line. In the end, as a result of layering the sketches on top of each other, the surface of the canvas was nothing more than a monochrome smear.
Well, the other day we were talking about redacted. Kind of sounds like it's describing them drawing redacted. Because,
remember how I came? You remember how I was like? You remember how last night I was like, "Oh my god, it's redacted! It's redacted!" Redacted is a monochrome smear.
Yeah.
The surface of the canvas was nothing more than a monochrome smear. Next, a tree was painted over it.
He's behind a tree. Redacted is behind a tree.
Painted over everything, leaving nothing but a simple still life. After all, there wasn't anything to look at in the room besides a single tree. Chris got up. It seemed the painting was complete. But their hand smudged with graphite.
The hand again.
Was still moving as if to trace some unseen shape.
Redacted isn't their true appearance. Something else.
An egg was picked up from a nearby easel.
Is everything in here now then? Maybe it'll say there's no man here. Well, there was not a man here.
Not a man here. It's a sink. You ran water over your hands and dried them. Between your fingers, a faint gray crease glittered stubbornly. You can never wash it all away.
What the fuck does all this mean? There's so many bizarre details here.
Let's talk about the website real quick. So this was discovered...
How did the session go? Yeah, it's totally a mental hospital.
Say artist therapeutic. Which one of you was the patient anyway? So on the website there is a page that you could get from these windows, right? Mm-hmm. Just called, it was I believe it was just called like therapy.
Sacred moss. After that, to then just do a goofy moss joke again.
It's incredible. So anyways, there's a... I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Yeah, the hallway's way shorter now. All those priests are gone. Love finds its way to the girl? Oh, Noelle.
So yeah, there's a page called The Poor Children, and this is what happens on it. You draw, and the more that you make a smear all over the screen, the tree would appear. It's just called therapy.
Oh yeah, so it's like the egg.
Chris went to therapy, and I believe the therapist is the Forgotten Man, and they're trying to forget everything. That's why the Forgotten Man was forgotten. That's why the Forgotten Man mentions that he wanted to help somebody, but he can't remember. He was trying to help Chris. Chris went to therapy after Death's disappearance, probably. And if the Forgotten Man is redacted, he was forgotten.
Oh man, there's some weird shit.
Redacted.
See, this is making me begin to wonder. So, you know, we've talked about, is Undertale directly connected, or is it a metaphor? Like is it a parallel, a metaphor to Deltarune? Is the Gaster in this game not the Gaster from Undertale? He's just this world's parallel of him.
So...
Could Gaster, because you know, there's all that shit in Undertale. What if that's not the same character? What if it's just a parallel, and you're meant to make inferences from Undertale to help you understand this version of the character?
So this here's the thing, right? Redacted is most definitely Gaster. It speaks in Wingdings. It leads you to the sound test, which plays Gaster's theme. It says thank you for your feedback after you played Gaster's theme for a while. Gaster was a therapist. Gaster is Chris's therapist.
Yeah, this is like weird, like Chris memory space.
And, and here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is if Gaster is the therapist, that also I feel like Gaster knows something, and we know Gaster discovered something darker than dark. So I still believe Gaster is behind all of this.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
A part of Gaster was forgotten, and what happened in Undertale? Gaster was forgotten.
Oh, okay. So it could be a direct connection, because what if... Oh. What if somehow him being forgotten, like the piece of him that was forgotten was the piece of him that was in Undertale or something? Or was the him in Undertale?
Gaster was shattered across time and space. I believe every Gaster is connected. Every Gaster in Deltarune, same as Undertale. They're all pieces of him that were shattered across.
Yeah, okay.
Time
so I
and
recant
space.
that thought, then.
So, I still think that Gaster... Because the Forgotten Man also mentions... he mentions Deltarune, like...
Yeah.
As a game,
Deltarune
and like that. He mentions, like...
Also, we're over
Gaster
4
was the
hours
other
now, so once we get to another save spot, I'll end it there.
I'm at least glad you got to see the acre.
Yeah, I was excited for that. Very interesting.
That is like it's just the music, the setting,
the girl.
The girl.
Oh, it was a stunt. Yeah, it was. It had just turned to stone earlier. Wickabell.
You want to see a jump scare?
No.
Look, what did you see it? It's the thing. It's the attack box from Undertale.
What the hell is that doing here? What does that mean?
Is it just a reuse of graphic? Does it mean something? I don't know.
That's what I said. I was like, what the hell does that mean? Tuning fork.
Like, that was such a jump scare seeing that.
You shouldn't have said anything. And I probably would have been more jump scared. Because you made me expect something. Because it's for like a tuning fork now.
Gallery of Ancient Faces.
Oh yeah, see now these ones are statues. Apathia. He looks so original. An original looking statue. My god.
He's there. Star what?
Once assailed. Susie is very embarrassed about the finding love thing. I'm humbled. I am the philosopher, amen. What time is it right now?
6:40.
Yeah, I should end soon. We're overtime right now.
Overtime. Whoa.
Bis,
Yeah.
you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Here you are. Gallery. Wait, is that part of the... Oh, the castle town. The gallery of all the things. Basically. Even a fleshy posterior. It could have had a fat ass, basically. Tushy. There's somebody behind the cups.
Hey, it's $500
Put it to my money. Bis, I'm kicking you out. You're
No,
getting kicked out.
I'm joking out. I'm joking out.
Well,
How about instead you give me money?
you wanted to get kicked out if you were snoring. And you were snoring, so... Seems to have eaten meat and fire.
Then. Huh? Last prophecy, the story's end.
The last prophecy?
It's at the end.
Yeah, remember it all. Gerson said it all stops at the end. To save the world, there is only one way. The hammer.
Hey, I was reading that. Man. Wait.
Looked like the silhouette of Undyne, kind of.
Long way back up.
Okay.
Save point.
That's where people call it for today. 20 hours in. It's a long-ass game. Yeah, when this is done, it's gonna be like a full-length RPG, basically. Like a Final Fantasy-length RPG. I don't think any indie game has ever accomplished that before. To do a fully formed, full-length RPG. What do you think of that?
Wow.
Whew. Well, any closing thoughts to make? No?
I don't think I got anything.
You better not, because you better not start like discussing stuff after the stream again that we then have to put at the beginning of next stream.
I'm probably gonna do that anyways. I can't think of anything right now. I'm hungry. I don't know. I just talked about the egg room already.
Uh-huh.
I don't really have much to say until we continue the chapter.
Okay. That's fair enough. I think Susie and Noelle are definitely going to be a thing. Because, you know, it's in The Girl Finds Love.
The girl's love. The blue jay of...
No! No!
Hey, he just goes...
No! Absolutely not. That is not how it's gonna go. Yeah, that's Deltarune for today. I hope you've all been enjoying. Oh man, but Sasha, that means next time I play will be Thursday. It'll be 4 days till I play again.
I have work the next 2 days, so it's gonna feel like terrible.
Oh no. Do you think we're gonna be done with this pretty soon now?
Yeah.
Seems like this chapter's pretty long. Whoops.
It's fairly
No, it
long.
wants me to play it again already. Because we're
let's
doing
go.
2 Dark
Keep going.
World. We're on Dark World number 2 now. So,
Get up for Dark World number 56.
and I think there's gonna be a 3rd one. So, yeah. Anyway, we will see you on Thursday. I will probably play some more racing games starting Thursday. And we'll be continuing Deltarune every day of the stream. And we'll continue Paper Mario Color Splash as well. I finished World of Goo 2 now, so that's out of the way. Yeah, thank you everybody. See you again real soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.